So, at a time when even the smallest things in almost every Marvel movie are made using CGI and VFX, the 2013 movie Iron Man 3 has an entire sequence of dangerous stunts that was shot completely practically in real life. I'm talking about that sequence in the movie Iron Man 3, where 13 people start falling from an airplane, and when Iron Man tries to save them, he realizes that he can only hold 4 people. But despite this, he somehow manages to save all those passengers together and brings them down into the water. Now, just like you, when I first found out about this, I also started wondering how such a dangerous and complicated scene was actually created. And believe me, the process behind making this scene is extremely interesting, and in today's video, I'm going to show you the entire process through which such a grand scene was created. Now look, to create such a complex scene, the first idea that would come to any studio's mind would be to connect some stuntmen together and shoot it in front of a green screen. It would be simple, it would save time, and there would be no danger. But no, Marvel decided that today they would do something extraordinary. Now the first step to doing this extraordinary work was testing, for which some skydivers performed many parachute jumps for 2 days, and tried making different patterns in the sky. Because during the shooting of the main scene, they didn't just have to jump from the sky, they also had to coordinate with each other, catch one another in midair, and then fall together. After 2 days of testing, the result was that yes, they would shoot this scene in real life. But if you have seen the scene in the movie, you would know that in that scene, some people are wearing uniforms, some are wearing suits, and everyone is dressed in formal clothes. And obviously, if they had to jump from the sky, they would need to wear parachutes. But if they wore parachutes over their uniforms, then those parachutes would be visible in the scene. That is why special custom costumes were designed in which the parachutes could be hidden very easily. After making these custom suits, it took about 2 months to test them, because obviously, safety always comes first. And finally, after doing all this, the time had come to shoot this grand scene. Now here is a very important thing to notice. The Iron Man shown in this scene is obviously CGI, because neither Robert Downey Jr. could jump from the sky, nor could anyone else jump wearing such heavy armor. And even if someone wore a fake armor, they wouldn't be able to fly using repulsors like Iron Man. That is why a skydiver took Iron Man's place during the shoot, and later Iron Man was added over that skydiver using CGI. Now look, this scene was mainly shot in 2 parts. In the first part, the scene from falling out of the plane until the point where they catch each other in the sky was shot. After that, obviously, all of them landed safely using their parachutes. But in the movie scene, everyone falls into the water. So in the second part, they connected all of them with wires through a very large crane setup and dropped them into the water from a great height. Up to this point, everything was 100% practical. But after that came the magic of CGI that you see in the scene. Iron Man was added into the scene through CGI. Apart from that, the environment in the scene was modified according to their needs. And after doing all this, the final product that was created is something that all of us are fans of today. Well, here I would like to appreciate all those stuntmen because of whom we got to see this iconic scene. Also, do tell me in the comments whether you already knew that this scene was real or not. I will meet you in another video. Until then, bye.